motor.
I look at it.
All right, Jesse, are you ready?
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
So we're gonna see how much that this car makes me my pants.
Why? Do you think it will?
Yeah.
Why?
Look, dude, it's a Supra. Is that a Supra? It is.
Now spray yourself with the...
Is that a Supra? Yeah, no, it's freaking... It's been my dream car since I was 9 years old.
And then,
like, it's different when it was a show. You're like, oh, that's tight, but eh.
Yeah.
And it's like finish. You're like, oh no, damn, Daniel.
let's go for a rip.
I'm nervous. I don't really get like nervous with like car stuff. Like, unless it's my own. How's a tranny?
Nice.
Yeah. Like how the ratios feel.
Feel pretty good. Like long enough.
Okay. Yeah, because it's what is it, 330?
326, I think.
Dude, this thing is nuts. They haven't even got into boost yet. That turbo really makes noise, dude. Did you recirc the wastegate? Oh. Yes. The man wastegate fan, I like it. Dude, that is so nuts. Damn. That was second and third. Holy shit, that was probably like 70% throttle too. This thing has some freaking pull and a half. And it's smooth too, like, it's aggressive but smooth. Like, I get what you mean by the drivability too. It's so tight. This is freaking crazy. Insane. Like, how are you talking about it not setting in? Like,
First thoughts?
meth.
You think? Well, have you ever done meth before?
No. This is all, like, how can this not be better?
Yeah.
Seriously, like.
Yeah, she rips. She
Supra,
pulls.
like, find me a better street car. Like, find me a better street car.
Yeah, I know. Like, people say that, like, a couple people were commenting and they were like, 580. It only made 580. How come it?
Riding it.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Trollzilla, and I freaking am like.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I feel like I drank 10 Mountain Dews right now. Like.
And then we didn't have this zip tied all the way, so we're gonna have to play wiring again tonight, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's the rips for for the Supra today. That Jesse's reaction to the
freaking invigorating.
To the Supra.
I'm gonna sell my life, my house, my.
Sell your drift car, sell all that stuff, and just buy a Supra. Well, that's what David was telling you. He's like, you should just sell.
I mean, if there's an ass for every seat, like you said.
Yeah.
You know, or why not both? The 240's paid off.
Yeah. So now I need to go into pretty much like hyper mode. Obviously, this thing hit the dyno, but it's not done. I wasn't really expecting. I don't know. I had good expectations for the dyno, but I didn't know that it was going to go like this well, and that it was going to be like so dialed, like kind of right out of the gate. So I guess now it's you know, window trim, all that stuff, side skirts, as well as like fully polishing the whole thing, getting, you know, the hood, the bumper, and everything mounted properly. So the shop is still a ginormous mess. I mean, we pretty much went super hard, super crazy. You can see this just, I mean, this is just nuts right here. So need to clean up the shop. You know, I got some little boom mat speaker things for the front so that those will sound a little bit better. But I mean, holy crap, look at this. I mean, and I already spent like a good hour in here picking up tools and putting all the tools actually in the box. You know, and there's just all these boxes and random interior pieces laying around. So that is going to be kind of the goal for today, is I'm going to go ahead and try to clean up the shop as best as I can. There is a drift event this weekend. So Drift Colorado Round 5 at Colorado National Speedway up in, it's in like in Dacono, Colorado. It's like 20-30 minutes like north of South Denver. So yeah, if you guys are in Colorado, be sure to come and say what up. I'm not sure how I'm doing in the points. I'm assuming I'm doing all right. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this thing on the lift, do some drift event prep for this guy, so that way I could go and throw it in the trailer. Once it's in the trailer, then we'll be good. But yeah, I need to mess with this door a little bit. I need to kind of get this thing out of here, and then once this thing's prepped, this thing's kind of out of here, then we're just gonna go like super hard on the Supra again, polish it, and then get that I don't know, get the little silver stripe on it. But cleanup time. So we're getting a little distracted today. So if you guys remember my other trailer that the wheel fell off of, it had this bench in here, and it also had some of the like the pit pal accessories. So it has like this thing that hangs like straps, this metal one, you know, with the paper towels and all that stuff, this fuel holder, and that guy right there. So I ended up selling it to my shop neighbor. I never replaced the axles, or the axle. I bought 2 replacement ones and just never had time. Ended up needing a trailer real quick, so I bought this one, which is a Hallmark, so it's a little bit newer, with a taller ceiling in here, which I don't really like. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and replace this right here. So I sold it to my shop neighbor. He's using it for storage for parts. And I have this bench in here, which isn't too bad because it's basically kind of clipped in right here on these edges, but it's kind of a pain. Not really a pain, but it's just not as nice as that one right there. I like how it kind of has the little things on the bottom, and it's a little bit more sturdy, whereas this one kind of sits up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap those out, probably move the toolbox area, maybe change some cabinet stuff around, get rid of this thing because this thing's kind of weird. This is for like a like putting like water or like Gatorade or something, and I don't know if I would actually use it. I probably should. But yeah, got my wheels and tires up here, and I need to figure out a way to strap this tent like right here in the center. And so this is turned into drift prep on the trailer, not on the car, which the car should be pretty good. So. drift cart in the air, just doing a couple last minute nut and bolt checks on it. You can definitely tell that I've pretty much gone 3 seasons without doing much to this thing other than installing the diff, but kind of leaks a little bit. I already kind of brake cleaned it off. Yeah, basically I just check all the, you know, lots of these bolts, make sure the tie rod ends and stuff aren't bent, make sure that the wastegate isn't, you know, a little bit loose. It kind of seems like it is now. I'm going to double check those bolts. I always check the line going to the wastegate and make sure that that's in good condition and nice and, you know, not like ceramic-y, I guess, like hard rubber that just cracks. Because that's pretty important on this thing. So, yeah. Other than that, I mean, everything looks pretty good. I mean, there is a small little oil leak kind of coming off of the little sandwich plate oil cooler thing, because I do have like the Drift Motion oil cooler running up front. Coil radiator is still going strong after all these dang years, which is crazy. Still even has some JB Weld on the front of it. Yeah, there's my oil cooler, power steering cooler, all that type of stuff up there. But yeah, just double checking everything, making sure she's all good. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of finish up that, and then go ahead and get this guy off the lift, give maybe a quick wash and throw it in the trailer. Alright, so everything pretty much checked out other than one of my wheel things was loose, so I just tightened that up and then we should be good. So the other thing I've been kind of procrastinating is this dent, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off and get the tire mark off it. And I used to keep this thing so clean. Ty, what happened to me?
I don't remember.
It used to be so clean.
Did you go off track and ruin the bumper?
Yeah, no, it just dipped and then it just ripped it off, and then Ian got me. That was like the second.
Yeah, I remember you got.
That was like the second event of the season, and I just haven't fixed it yet. So
I don't remember you wrecking.
Yeah, no, I just got too many things going on. Yeah. Too many things, too many Supras to build, and just tons of stuff. So I'm gonna fix that. Alright guys, that is going to be it for tonight with the trailer. You can see I got it kind of loosely placed how I want it for now. Hopefully that's straight. I'm not 100% sure. I have that gas can thing I'm not sure if I'm even going to put in here, because I could probably just put the gas cans into there. But yeah, this needs organized a little bit better, but I guess we'll get to that. I can't really believe that the Supra's done. I mean, it's just not done. I mean, I guess it's tuned and crazy, but I guess the other thing I can't believe is that this wiring harness fell down. Dave told me that it was ready, but it wasn't ready for 120 mile an hour rips probably. So you can see that's the harness right there. I don't think it fried anything, just because all that stuff pretty much goes to the headlights, so it should only have power when the switches are on. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this video. I thought I was actually gonna get a little bit more done today, like always, but I'm gonna try first thing tomorrow to get the door and fender on this thing so that I could get it out of here, and then kind of play with the trailer a little bit more and all that stuff. But yeah, I did clean up the shop a little bit, made a little bit of progress in that aspect. But yeah, we'll just see you guys tomorrow.